Are you familiar with the so-called X-Files?
I believe they have to do with unexplained phenomena.
When convention and science offer us no answers, might we not finally turn to the fantastic as a plausibility?
How's it going, truth seekers? This is Designated X, a channel dedicated to bringing the very best of the unexplained. Back again with an odd, unexplained, and hair-raising account of the unnatural. Real quickly before I start though, hit that like and subscribe button and share this post on social media or with any like-minded individuals. It sure would help a lot and I definitely appreciate it. Thank you all. Alright, let's get going. Well, I had a video on mirrors and how they're connected to the paranormal and an account related with that. However, I messed up the audio pretty badly, so I'm going to be bringing you two historical records of Bigfoot straight from newspaper articles. The first one coming from the Arkansas Gazette on Tuesday, May 4th, 1971. It's entitled, "Creature Attacked, Victim Says." Texarkana. Bobby Ford, 25, who said he was attacked by a large hairy creature at his home, was treated at a hospital here early Sunday for scratches and shock. Ford of Fouke, a small Miller County community 15 miles southeast of here, told county officials and Fouke Constable Ernest Walraven that about midnight Saturday, a creature poked its paw through a hole in the window. Ford said he and 3 other adults chased what they described as a large, hairy animal into a wooded area behind the house. Later, Ford said something kicked in the back door, and they again saw the creature behind the house as he was returning to his house after chasing the creature. He said the animal knocked him down. Ford said he escaped and ran into the house. Walraven and county officials searched the area Sunday and said they found several large tracks. Walraven said that a similar creature was reported at nearby Jonesville 5 or 6 years ago. Ford, who had lived in the house less than a week, refused to stay at the house Sunday night. He said he and his family were going to move. And that's the first article. Can you imagine being chased out of your own house, off your own property, by a creature that most people refuse to even acknowledge exists? I can only imagine. The second article is entitled, "Two Hunters Chased by a Wild Man in the Antelope Mountains." William Sheegan, who came in from Antelope Valley last evening with a load of produce, tells a leader reporter a very strange and startling story of the experience of 2 men who were hunting in Antelope Valley last week. He says that Peter Simmons and John Gore had been out all day hunting ducks and such other game as came in their way, and as evening came on, they took a shortcut across the mountains on their way back to the ranch. The mountain over which the trail led them was a very rugged one. In fact, the wildest place in the Antelope Range of mountains, and a few years ago used to be infested with the larger species of wild animals. As they were slowly picking their way around the edge of the large chasm, they heard a slight noise near a rugged cliff and saw a huge, hairy object, apparently half man and half beast, spring from behind a cliff and start for the other side of the mountain, running with the speed of the wind. Mistaking it for a wild animal, one of the hunters, Gore, fired at it. The shot appeared to take effect in the arm, for, with a scream of pain, the creature halted, tapped the wound, and turning, charged its pursuers, who, with empty guns in hand, dared not measure strength with such a foe. Dropping their guns, both sought safety in flight and stopped only when compelled to do so from lack of ability to run further. The men say that they are positive that the creature resembled a man in general appearance. It was wild-eyed and very fierce in its disposition. Judging from the short time they saw it, Mr. Sheegan's story revives a long-forgotten but now distinctly recalled yarn to the effect that many years ago, a lunatic, then a young man, escaped from his keepers in California and gained the fastness of the Sierra Nevada, where he evaded pursuit and, it is thought, subsisted on the flesh of small animals killed through some means best known to himself. Several months ago, says Sheegan, a strange creature answering the description of the being recently seen, with the exception of the grizzly beard, was discovered by a party of men who were hunting on the mountain some 15 miles from Antelope, and it is thought that this may be the same. The hunters say they are positive that it was no optical illusion, but a genuine wild man, and a very fierce one at that. The creature's arms, they say, were long and hairy, and it looked very much like a full-grown gorilla. They aver that it ran with remarkable swiftness, all the time uttering loud cries as though in pain and enraged. They declare that it was only by their utmost exertion that they escaped their pursuer, and they say that there's not enough money in Nevada to hire them to then venture across its path. Mr. Sheegan says there is talk of organizing an armed force in Antelope Valley to go in search of this creature. And this was from Eureka, Nevada, the leader of November 1st. Alright, like I said, this wasn't the video I intended to get out, but I just wanted to publish something now that I finished my school term. I have a month of free time, so hopefully I'll be able to get more videos uploaded for y'all. Thanks for watching, and as always, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Or personal encounter of anything odd and unexplained, whether it be ghostly visitors, a sinister stranger, cryptid or unknown entity encounters, demonic or angelic visitation, extraterrestrial contact, or anything else unexplained, feel free to contact me with your account by sending an email to designatedxshow@gmail.com. See you in the next one. Peace.